Well, I'm up on these lovely pasture fields again today, one of my local permissions. It's where I found the Saxon brooch thing. Over there is where I had a cut off and that. I've not done this pasture. I'm going to guess it's about 1 acre or thereabouts, but if I slowly grid that today while it's had some rain on it yesterday, we might have some results, and I might go back over the dirt mound over there by the side of the pond now it's had rain. Well, that signal I just got at the start here, I think it's like a poor man's brooch. I'm going to go over the stream and get the dirt off it just so we can see it a bit better. But a good start anyway. Poor Buster, he does fret. He's just been barking his head off because I went over there to the stream. Daddy's here, mate, Daddy's here. But here's the upshot. That would have been a beautiful kind of knot brooch with stones in it back in the day. Obviously only gold gilded. But there you go, my first target, not bad. Good thing about this little acre or so of pasture, it's a nice one to grid. So I'm going to go backwards and forwards. I'm running this Deus on 25.4 frequency today. I've turned all discrimination off. We're on about a minus 6.4 with no disc. Running the XY screen, and that's coming in at about 74. I don't usually have any luck with the numbers 70s, but that brooch was just then actually. Seems to be a target there. At first glance it looks like lead. Could be a hem weight or a token. Well, take a look now, viewers. Yeah, I think some sort of hem weight. It is lead. Usually they got like 2 holes in them or something. It's either a hem weight or just a lead washer. I'm going to take this cover off for now. I use it like a leash so that if my box comes off, it actually stays attached to the stem. It's very handy, that. And another shout out to Marcus from Redstons, who actually sent me that. Fair play, Marcus and Redstons. But I need to clean it. Can't see my screen, and you guys certainly won't. So the good thing about just making a little camp here, Buster's trying to get into the chicken and bacon slice thing, but it's empty, Buster. I can leave all my little bits here while I just have a play. It's nice when you can just make a little camp and not have to carry everything. I've got a target here. Got a decent line and a decent number. But it's the audio that puts me off that one. It's probably the bottom half of a tin can or something. But on a good day it might be a bit of a toy car. So if I'm really being picky, I wouldn't dig this, but I will do. And the reason I wouldn't normally dig it is based on that hollow sound and audio, but we'll find out today. It might be a toy car. Well, I was right to assume that it probably wasn't going to be a great target. It was the iron loop again that tricked me there a bit, but I did have a night knowing that it wouldn't be much of a target. But sometimes these little pieces of iron can be decorative, and the landowners are grateful for them. You just never know what sort of bit of iron you might pull up if you care to dig it. So I've done 3 lines across there till I got to the crate, and now I'm going to try an old tactic of just to see if there's anywhere a bit busier on this field. go from that corner to the opposite corner up there, then I go along there and I'll do the same going that way to that bottom corner, just to see if I can pick up a bit more activity, and if I can't I'll just carry on gridding it. But pleasant surprise, this was a mid-tone, about 44 on the day. It's a fairly low number, and although there's nothing on it, I've got my first Roman coin off this permission. There is known Roman history round by the village and that, so it's nice to touch base with the Romans finally, rather than just knowing that they are supposed to have been here. And who knows, there might be more. Got a signal here, it's very, very scratchy though. Coming in the 60s, but now I know there's Romans about, I'm digging the scratchy ones. It don't really matter what it is, even if it's just a tiny piece of tin can. You've got to investigate these signals when you know you're on a site where small old coins can come up. So it wasn't that amazingly rare coin, but I did right to dig that very scratchy signal, because it's just a little flat button from the 1700s. A perfect shape for a small Roman bronze too. So yeah, you've got to dig them when you know you're on old ground. When Buster's not amused, he often sits in the hole or on my spoil pile to try and disrupt me, but I love the little doggy. No idea what this is. This was another scratchy signal. The possibility this is a well-worn... Oh, it's a beautiful little medieval token. I've never ever dug these things. Never ever dug them, viewers. You go back through hundreds of my videos, you will not see me digging these. There's always some target that none of us dig, no matter how many others are digging. This is... Oh, maybe I've dug 2 or 3 in the past, but virtually none, and hardly any in good condition. I think that's what it is, a lead token. I'm going to have a really good look at that pattern now. Yeah, so most likely is just a little lead token, but I'm buzzing off it, absolutely buzzing off that, because I never dig them. Put the hours in on this permission, and although I haven't really got any hotspots on it yet, it does chuck up some nice little finds. You'll be able to hear now if I show you the audio that's coming off this ground by running it on -6.4 disc. I can hear every little crackle and grumble in the ground. There is a target just ahead. It's quite a banger though. But by running it on such a low disc, you can pick out all the little tiny squeakers as well. You having a rock and roll, Bunt? Yeah, Dad, I am a rock and roller, just like you. Well, that was a big banger, just a piece of lead. We can't win them all. Just found this intriguing little piece of a relic. It's got the same pattern as a Roman bronze, that. Initially I was thinking sword hanger, but I've not seen a sword hanger quite like that, and it's broke there as well. That could definitely be of some sort of Roman utensil, spoon, whatever. Definitely got a Roman pattern to it, so I'm well happy with that too, viewers. Not turning out to be a decent little session. It's turning out to be a decent little session, I should say. The Deus has only got a little tiny bit of battery on the coil. I think I might have a quick spin over the dirt with it before the battery goes on that, and I will get back on my knocks whenever I need to. That soil, I had a bit of a go over it, a fair bit of a go, and the last time it was fairly quiet, but it's had some good rain last night. Okay, well, the joys of having so many really knowledgeable friends in Messenger is Adam Staples, my mate, who's like, there ain't much Adam don't know. He said this is the end of a spur. I've not seen them in bronze before, that's why it threw me, and I thought it might have been older. So probably when it says spur, chances are, I don't know when spurs came in, but I think that's an early one with it being in bronze. So, the end of a spur, viewers. I'm happy with that too. Not bad for about 45 minutes on my little local permission. Just got this as well. It's absolutely blank. I'm going to guess it's a very warm farthing or something. From the 1800s or thereabouts. Just a guess though, viewers. Sometimes that's all we can do with these finds is guess. Still a big old 92 big banger there, and it's a 1962 Queen Elizabeth II penny. So I was hoping the big banger would be silver, but at least it's a nice little pre-decimal coin, eh, Bunt? Yeah! So I've had about an hour and a half on this little 1 acre pasture or thereabouts. Blank farthing, old penny, lovely old brooch, Roman coin, excellent lead token, and the end of a spur. Sorry about the wind, I didn't bring my windjammer today, I'm sorry. So this is not totally gridded, not by a long shot. I've probably done 20% of it or something, and it holds the promise of more Romans or a hammered or something nice. So I will drop back on that. I'll drop back on that tomorrow or whenever it's not raining very soon. I'm just going to have a little go on this now that it's had a bit of rain and a bit of weather. I'm just working my way off here because I took the rest of my gear over there then where I showed you the coins on the fence. Come back for the rest of my gear, my dais and that, but I'm swinging my way over. Very straight line, 91, it could be gubbins, it could be a nice coin. Well, I was right about it being a coin. It's old Georgie VI. And it's 1950 something. You'll be able to make it out better than me through the camera. I've got the sun shining on it. Oh, now I still can't make it out, viewers, but we'll see what it is on the big TV, hopefully, when this is on YouTube. Just got a little 4-hole button as I'm trying to make my way off this field. Typical when you're trying to make your way off one area or go home. Start getting signals left and right. That's detecting for you, viewers, as you well know. Well, I was right to come on this bit, viewers. The lake's almost full now. It was almost empty, so it's been slowly getting filled. But this was all dry and not many signals on it when we were giving it a good walk over last time. I had a couple of signals, and this is my first interesting piece. No idea exactly what it is because I've not seen the likes of it before. And I do apologise about the wind again, viewers. It's my fault today. I left my windjammer in the house. But I'll be interested to see what that is. At least we know there's targets on this ground now. Such a joy to be out with this little doggy. I just walked over to the fence where I'm keeping all my best finds, and he was asleep in the middle of this dirt. And then he woke up and he started walking towards the big pond because he's looking for me. He can't see past about 5 foot, but he's just such a joy to have in my life, aren't you, Bunty? Your mummy's little son. Love him. I'm definitely getting signals that I missed because I did grid this area. Just got a small little bronze type buckle. Might be as early as medieval, possibly post medieval, but still it's a signal I couldn't get when it was all dry. Lovely day today. I've come off that bit because we did give it a good going over when it was dry. There are signals now it's had rain on it, but not that many. This bonfire that's getting ready for November the 5th, there was a shed here. I'm going to have a go just by where the shed was. I know it'll be a lot of rubbish, but you never know. A nice silver coin might have fell through the slats of the floor. I've got something here. Any question is it a coin or a button? Whatever it is, if it is a coin, I don't think there'll be nothing on it, but I think it's a button. Yeah. Oh, so Fabio, who comments on my YouTube, has just started making a couple of videos himself. This is a tomback button, mate, like the thing that you had on the end of your second video, from about late 1700s. I think these mid to late 1700s, thereabouts. That's an example of a whole one. They usually have a bit missing on the back. He's having another rock and roll. Our little soldier, our little bunter. Oh, he loves a good roll, don't you? Hey, you love a good roll. You little sausage roll, mate. You little sausage roll. Oh, we love you, Bunty. We do love you. I think I've got a bag seal. It's in situ. It's looking that way anyway. I'll give it a wipe and see if there's a bit of a pattern on it for you folks. Go for it, Bunty. Go for it, you little rock and roller. What's you doing filming me, Dad? I wouldn't mind just digging rubbish again. You've got a blank bag seal. He's right, viewers. There's not much on it, but it's definitely been a bag seal. I'm sorry, Bubba. I'll try and do better for you. This little Bubba's face is all wet. When he doesn't finish all the drink that I put in my hand for him, I chuck it over his head. Oh, Bunter. Where's the best light to show the views? Oh, he's half asleep. Daddy's wet his head. But he is a baby. Come back onto this first 1 acre pasture that was on earlier. I had a little mooch about. Going on the Equinox now for a bit because the battery's getting low on my Deus, and I wasn't sure whether I'd messed the settings up on this Equinox beats the land, but I think it's back to our light bit running the other week, and it's got a big target over there, a big 17, so we'll go and see. A bit of a paid promotion here. I'm not plugging Heart of England, I'm not plugging Minelab. I'm plugging this piece of a plug. That was the 17 that my Knox just got. Oh dear, let's try and get something silver and medieval and round, eh, viewers. Bit of rain now, but only light. It's cloudy right above us, but there's still lots of blue about, so if it does come down, I'll try and nip in there for a minute. I don't want to get drenched again like I did the other day on Kako's field that we jumped on. Sorry, Kako, if you're in Bulgaria, I did ask you, but you didn't get back to me via the lovely Annie. So I didn't completely jump on your field, did I, mate? And anyway, we didn't find nothing. And also, you told me that you weren't never going to go on that field again because you said it was rubbish. So it wasn't like I was trying to jump on your best field. This Knox is looking a bit gay, isn't it? I need to take that off. Might take that one off. Got to leave the Spires Diggers Pirates on, they're mega lucky. Maybe that's why, Sean. Because ever since I put you on, I was finding. And now I've put all this crap on, I'm not finding. Well, viewers, I just got a 20 odd with the Knox, and I didn't hold much hope out for it, but it's actually a beautiful relic of the Scouts, I think. Pretty sure that's a Scouts motif. Might be scouts, it might be military. It's got a little mechanism there, see, that would have slid. Maybe that would have opened it. Also looks like it's definitely hinged on that corner. That might have just flipped up. Who knows, viewers? Don't think it's part of a buckle, not at all. I think it's it could be a match holder. I'm not sure. It could have, if it was military or scouts, it could have been like something to keep the fire lighting kit in. I absolutely love it, and this side is covered in writing. You can just make out cold there. I'm going to go and give it a little wash in the stream over there while it's I'm getting this light shower. See if we can get any writing up on it. I've come over by this little stream. That's where I'm detecting on the other side of there. But yeah, I even had to bring Bunty because he was stressing last time. I'd always make the most of the environment, viewers, but I can't quite get down to this stream, not proper. Or maybe I could if I stepped down there, but little like sacred spring here just coming out of the side of the mountain. I am using poetic license because there's no mountain about, not that I know of, and it's not an ancient spring. It's probably just a pipe, but it's washed off nicely, and when that dries a bit we might be able to make a bit of that writing out, viewers. Oh, might have to get in there one day and look for bottles. But something I've never done before, this pathway going up here, this is a pathway there. I can have a little nobble at that in the last half hour before I go today, Bunt. Only if there's a sausage roll in it for me, you idiot. Oh, all right, son, all right. You know you've got your daddy wrapped around your little finger. If you get the shits for a week, don't blame me, son. Oh, yeah, it's got loads of writing on it. It's actually got writing both sides. Lovely pattern on the top. You know, that usually is the Scouts motif, but other people have used it. I'm going to say this is a personal piece, because that looks like it could say something like Corporal Morton or someone. Really want to try and get this cleaned up a little bit better. Try and do that in the house at the end of the video before I upload it. But it's also got, I didn't think there was writing on this side, but there is. Oh, that looks like there might be a date there just above the patent. Might be 9th of Feb, golden something, and under that what might be golden. Is that 9th of Feb? I don't know, but it's a beautiful piece. And I want to find out more about it, viewers, as any of us would if we found it. Pity it's not in great condition, but it's not the worst I've seen a relic come out of the ground. Really interested in that. I've just got off the phone to Luke Fastwalker, he of the Lincolnshire Giant Pygmy Tribe, Headhunters. He actually inspired me to get out of bed today. I was feeling depressed because I've had a lot of haters on my case. I can shrug them off a bit like a dog with fleas. They're a bit of an irritant, but they don't get me down overly. But I do suffer from depression occasionally, and sometimes it makes me a bit lazy. But Luke was messaging me today and he's like, get out of bed, Steve. Go and do what you're good at. Forget about all the idiots. Go and make a metal detecting video. And I've just got back off the phone again to him just now. All right, Luke, mate, all right. I'm going to try and find a big banger to finish on, mate. You puff. Just got a bit of can slaw, but I got this bit of pottery. It's just an indicator. Could be medieval, could be Roman. I don't know. I'm not a pottery expert. Don't even like pottery. The reason being, it's not a beep on your detector. But it is an indicator. I am actually in the anti-pottery league and the anti-fossil brigade. We shoot metal detectorists on site who pick up pottery or fossils. Well, we're going to. It hasn't quite got off the ground yet. I'm the only member. If we get a bit of backup and we can put it into law so we're not breaking any laws, we're going to shoot detectorists who pick up pottery and fossils. It probably won't happen because I can't ever see it being legal, but you never know, Bunt. We can live in hope, mate. Yeah, I'll provide the weapons, Dad. Well, viewers, the Equinox is right in front of me on the ground, but it was beeping like nuts, just chirping. So I've switched it off while I tell you what it's just found me. It's just found me a cheeky little hammered coin. Oh Jesus, I've just dropped it now. There it is, viewers. There it is. Well, this is how small this hammered is. Can you tell what it is yet? No, you can't. Come in at number 10, a cheeky little beep. I did say earlier when I went off this 1 acre onto the dirt bit that there might be a hammered here to go with the Roman I've had, and I've got it. The concept was proved correct, viewers. I shall show you this hammered coin immediately, and I'm even going to do a hammered coin dance, which I ain't done for months. Not because I ain't found any in months. I just think these things ebb and flow like any other fashion. But I'm going to do one. Sorry, do one. That's for the people who've been bringing me down. And I'm going to dance my King Jolly dance. Just to show these fleas. So there you have it, viewers, and you can tell if you look at the weave on my funky digging shorts. I've zoomed in a lot. This is only a small little hammered coin. I'm pretty sure it's Elizabeth. Let me zoom back in again. You can just make out her ruff there under her chin. And Elizabeth wore a ruff and Queen Mary wore like a pearl necklace because she was a saucy old bint. So if you see the squiggly line of a ruff under that neck piece there, that'll be old Elizabeth. If you see white dots, that's saucy Mary. Stephen Gray and his cut down Wellingtons. Oh! I think Luke helped me cut these down. Yeehaw! Hammy dancing wellies, kids. I'm not hammered. I'm on the hammered. I'm on the fucking hammered. I'm on the hammered, kids. This is a hammered pogo. Yeehaw! Get the fucking... Throw something. Woo! Pick the dog up. Pick the dog up. You nearly hit the dog. Oh. What you doing to me, Dad? This is a hammer dance, son. You can do what the hell we like. Hammered. Fair play, Bunt. You've been itching, Bubba. What the hell is that stuck to your head? Stop. Oh, it just fell off. It was some sheep shit. It's fell off, mate. You're all right. You're all right now. You legend. You absolute legend. Legendary dog, the Bunter. Tougher than his old daddy, and he's pretty tough. Well, I've just found a beat up thimble, but it's another little relic saved off this nice little 1 acre pasture. I've had Roman, a hammered, medieval first barrel, some other coins, pre-des, old buckle, all off this little piece today. And most of it, I got something over there, but not much. Well, it's 5:30 and it's a lovely day, viewers, but to do these videos I sometimes have to curtail my metal detecting. I'd love to stay till the light faded tonight. Buster's happy, I'm happy, but it's 5:30 now. I'm in my mode of the last 3 signals. So I've just got the spindle whirl. That isn't a spindle whirl. I've just got the thimble. That was number 3 of my last 3 signals. 2 more signals to go, and then I'm going home early so that you've got this to watch after your tea tonight, or 8 o'clock-ish. Alright kids, it's got some sheep shit right by your head there, Bunter. Is that why you've been rolling? Because you've been rolling in the shit. You're getting a shower later. Right, I've got my penultimate signal, viewers. It's getting on for 20 to 6 p.m. Waggle a Knox, waggle a Knox. What the hell will it be? Let's find out, viewers. Right, so as I said, this is my penultimate signal. Probably a button. Second to last signal of the day. It's not a button. Oh, it's something. Oh, it's wonderful, children. It's absolutely wonderful. It's a wondrous thing. It might be a fake George III sixpence, but I'll give it a wipe and we'll see. I was going to show you this coin, viewers. I've stopped him now. Sunset Digger Doggy. Hang on. It's either a 1 or a half anise, which is like a British coin for when we ruled India, because we did rule places back in the day. Oh, I can just see under the shield 18 something. Might be 1830 or something. Wonderful little coin that I've not dug before. A very, very worthy penultimate signal, viewers. All we need now is a unique gold stater to finish. Marvellous. Right, Buster, this is the last signal. You always say that, Dad. I'm going to kick your head in. I'm going to get cut down wellies and batter you with them. Alright, bunch. Yes, viewers, this is my last signal, because it's 10 to 6 and you'll want this by about 8 p.m. It's a bit big, could be shite, but them are the breaks, kids. Buster is not happy, he's going scatty, he's been grumbling. But I've got something here, that big banging signal, look. Something there. Let's see if it's a nice military buckle or whatnot. It's probably not. Oh no! Oh no, it's a mop head or something, viewers. There's me saying that, and it could be a Saxon brooch, but I very much doubt it, viewers. It probably is like the head of a mop or some obsolete piece of crap. Right, so for this 1 acre-ish little pasture I really produced today, I think that is a military fire lighting kit, or at the very least to keep matches in. Lovely little hammered, blank Roman, half anise, Empire coin from India, lovely medieval token, lovely medieval-ish spur, ferrule, poor man's knot brooch, my little dingaling, couple of pennies and a farthing or something. Smashed it on the 1 acre. Well, I really enjoyed that little hunt, on mainly on that 1 acre bit today. Roman, medieval, relics, militaria. Knocked it out of the park, really. I showed the landowner everything, and I showed him the 2 main coins, which was the hammered and the Roman. Both not in the best condition. I've got a nice example of an Elizabeth I penny. and lots of nice Romans. So I'm going up there again tomorrow or whenever the weather allows, and I'm going to give the landowner a good example of a Lizzie penny and a good example of a Roman bronze as a thank you. I could have given the 2 rough ones I found on his land today, but there wouldn't have been much to look at.
Get me the falsa mocharas, Luke, and what do you call that other guy that you detect with, Luke? Seamus, Stephen, no, Stevie, that's him. Anyway, Luke, I'm coming over to take your hommies. Simple as, coming over to take your hommies and take your Roman. But I'm bringing another friend with me. And if you think for 1 minute that either Stevie or yourself are going to beat me, well, I've got my friend. It's the shillelagh. It's my old friend, the shillelagh. And I'll finish you off with a quick knock of that. So make sure that I'm on the hommies, because I'm coming over to reap the benefits on the Romans. So make sure I'll be there, boys. 21st of October. Make sure your calendar's free for them days. Me and Willie's coming with the shillelagh.